I'm sorry if it
I'm
got
so
emotional.
No, that's okay. I feel like that is what this show is about. When you share your BVB story, I feel like that's kind of the purpose of it. It's to get emotional, it's to get real deep, because that's just Black Veil Brides brings it out of us. Welcome back, BVB Army, to another episode of BVB Army Hearts to Hearts. My name is Nicole.
I am Ruth.
And today is a very, very special episode, you guys, because today is going to be Ruth's birthday episode, and she's going to be sharing her BVB story this time. Yay!
I am so terrified and so scared right now. And you know this, Nicole. Also,
Yes.
I want to apologize if I sound stuffy, and I do apologize if I have to blow my nose. I caught a nasty cold that's been going around work. If you don't know, I am a teacher. I work in a petri dish, and it hit me really hard. This is like the first day I actually have energy. So my nose is still a bit stuffy, and my throat is a little sore, but I'm getting better. But I do apologize if I need to take a tissue break. So far, my nose is okay. We'll see how long it lasts, though. So, yeah.
Well, for what it's worth, you absolutely sound perfectly fine, and you look drop dead gorgeous. So, I mean, you couldn't even tell you're sick.
Perfect, because how I am speaking, I sound hella stuffy. I mean, I am stuffy.
Today is all about Ruth. If you guys didn't know, so this video is actually going to be coming out the day before her birthday. She's a little Thanksgiving baby. I like to call her a turkey baby.
I'm a turkey baby.
Turkey baby.
Yes, my birthday lands on Thanksgiving this year, which occasionally does happen. I was actually born on Thanksgiving.
Therefore, she really is a turkey baby.
Mm-hmm. My family's very grateful to.
I love how perfectly in sync we are. Both of our birthdays were on a holiday.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, you have it every day. I don't have my birthday every Thanksgiving. It's usually on the day before, day after. So that's usually it. But this year it's on. So you know what? I'm a turkey baby. Awesome.
But you were born on the holiday. That's what counts. So you guys, she's going to be sharing with us her very own Black Veil Bride story. And Ruth, are you ready? Oh my gosh, Ender. Make it an earthquake in here, why don't you? Get off. Okay. Ruth, are you ready for these questions?
No.
I know. I don't know why.
Okay, truth be told, like I am, but I'm so nervous because I have shared my story, but that was all by myself. So this is the first time someone's asking me these questions, and I am really nervous, and I shouldn't be, but I am.
I know it's definitely different it's really different when telling your story on your own and then having someone like ask you questions. It's kind of bizarre almost. It's weird. I don't know, the feeling's just weird.
It is. And so I'm scared, and like this is, I guess, my first time ever telling my BVB story to anyone, so it's you. So because I've only done it through myself and I. So yeah.
Well, I am super excited. I cannot wait to hear all of your answers for these questions, especially the bonus questions that I have planned for you.
Yes, she has bonus questions for me like I did for her. She's told me she was randomly going to place them anywhere, and I don't know these bonus questions. So there's 3, right?
3, yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I'm super nervous about. So
don't be. I think you'll love them. Okay. All right, let's get down to it. Okay. Ruth, just like we ask everyone, how did you first discover BVB?
Okay, so I've mentioned this several times in our podcast and everything, but long story short, it was actually through my high school ex-boyfriend and everything. Growing up, I did not listen to rock whatsoever. I grew up in a very conservative household, and high school is where I really was exposed to music. And then I was really into like pop, R&B, Hispanic pop, and then I met, let's just call him John. I met him, and he loved rock and roll and everything, and he found interest in me, wanted to get to know me, but I at first wasn't having it, and he just kept throwing at it, not wanting to give up. And so I think it was at one time at nighttime, I was on Facebook and I was scrolling around the posts, and he made a post linking to the Knives and Pens music video, Black Veil Brides. So I just clicked that video, and the rest is history. I was hooked from that video.
I was about to say, I remember you telling me this story too about him as well. And I think it's really like cool of him to like get you started into the rock and roll music and just to kind of introduce you to Black Veil Brides. Like in a way, do you feel that if you never like dated him, like would you have not found Black Veil Brides?
Most likely, honestly, like if I've never met him or had any interactions with him, I don't think I would ever have even discovered Black Veil Brides. I might have seen them, but never like gave them like a sit and listen to whatsoever. And so John, let's just go by it. Thank you for pushing rock down my throat and introducing me Black Veil Brides. Little does he know what he has unleashed and what he has created by introducing Black Veil Brides to me. So
But so that's the thing. I feel like everyone comes into our lives for a reason. Maybe that was his reason to get you started with Black Veil Brides.
I'll take that.
So after discovering Black Veil Brides and listening to like a bunch of different albums and songs from them, what would you say your favorite song from them is?
Okay, so I have been thinking about it, and it's real. I still don't have a solid answer, and I feel like I'm on the spotlight right now. But after thinking and everything, I would have to say Lost It All from Wretched and Divine. I know it's a lot of favorites from the Army, but that song literally pulled me through the darkest time of my life, and it's hence the first tattoo I got in lyrics. Yeah, I love Blackbird, don't get me wrong, but Lost It All has a whole grasp on my heart.
I feel like that is like one of the most emotional songs that they have put out, to be
Oh, yeah.
honest. And I was shocked when they released Lost It All. That was something I never expected from Black Veil Bride.
It is emotional, don't get me wrong, it is. But like in an interview that Andy did breaking down all the songs, and I literally have the clip saved on my phone because it means that much. He has said like Lost It All is not meant to be like a sad song. Like he was very inspired from the Beatles, like the Hey Jude type feel. Like it starts slow, yeah, it's like a little sad, but towards the end it's like almost comforting, like you're not alone. And he meant like, and what he said about the song meant a lot to me is like, you know, we have our down days and stuff, anxiety gets to us, we cry and everything. And he said like that's okay. You are allowed to cry. You are allowed to feel down and feel mad, sad, whatever you're feeling. You don't have to flip this switch, even though people around you are telling you it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, you know it's okay, but you're also allowed to cry and to feel whatever you're feeling and not to flip that switch. You can flip that switch when you're ready. So it's just hearing that from what he said and listening to the song, I was just like, thank you. Like,
out of curiosity, when did you actually determine that that was your favorite song by them?
Gosh. That's wow.
And that's not part of the extra question.
You know, like for a lot before Wretched and Divine came out, my favorite song was Perfect Weapon. But again, that song just really, really spoke to me. Like it just really, I felt like it understood me a lot.
I do remember him saying that, you know, the song, he had mentioned that we all fall down and that's okay. And I just really feel like this song does help to let people know that it's okay to be emotional. It's okay to feel sad and not to feel happy all the time. When you always have, you know, friends when they know you're down and they're like, oh, cheer up, but it's like it's just not that simple. I can definitely see why it's a huge fan favorite for a lot of people. What is your all-time favorite Black Veil Brides album?
See, I feel like this is unfair, Black Veil Brides, because you have come out with so many awesome albums, and I'm like torn between two because I mean it's kind of obvious right now. I love Wretched and Divine so freaking much. The whole concept album, like that album blew my mind, and like emotions and everything, like everything they went out for that album, not only for the album itself, behind the scenes, a short film, which I was like, what? And then like the Wild One mask, the artwork, just everything about that album was amazing. And then we have a Phantom Tomorrow, and I'm like, just see the progression, the growth of everything. Again, Phantom Tomorrow is another concept album. Maybe it's a concept album I love. Okay, I don't know. So I can't really give you a solid answer right now. I'm sorry, BVB Army. I'm sorry, Black Veil Brides, but I really love Wretched and Divine and the Phantom Tomorrow. I think I'm just in love with the whole concept album feel. I was in theater. I love theatrical stuff. I love Broadway stuff. So maybe that plays into why I like concept albums, but it's those two. I can't choose one yet.
No, I like that though, honestly, because I feel like the same way as you when it comes to concept albums. I really want them to do more, and I'm kind of hoping that the new era of Black Veil Brides kind of relives that whole concept idea, just like they did with their previous album. This is my famous question.
Oh,
Do you prefer we stitch these wounds or restitch these wounds?
I can kind of see why fans are intimidated by that question, especially from you. Honestly, we stitched the remastered one, the 10-year anniversary. Don't get me wrong, I always love the We Stitch one, just because, you know, I how many times can we say it already? It's a classic, it's raw, it's where they started, it's where we fell in love and where the army con was born. I fucking love the artwork of that banged up jaw, everything of I think it's supposed to be Andy representing with the stitch in the needle. Like, I was in love with that cover album when it came out, and when I listened to it, it just brought so many memories back from where they first started. This was also when Cece was a part of it, because I know Sandra did the first album, so we got to see Cece hear his skills on the drums, and I'm sure he was so excited to do it because he's like, yes, let me do it. And then we had Lonnie too on the bass, and I'm just like, it's just everything came together.
A lot of the fans that we have talked to and brought on do consider the remastered version to be their favorite, because as much as we all love the original, the very first one, you can't, as you just said, you can't deny the growth and the progress of Black Veil Brides, and you really hear that in the remastered version. And of course, we absolutely love the fact that we get to hear Cece banging on those drums and Lonnie on that bass. I feel like it makes like that much more special. Now, out of curiosity, with the remastered version, is there a specific song that just like shocked you the most, like with the most change that you weren't expecting?
I will admit, it was the Mortician Daughter. I was very curious if Andy was going to sing it, because like with the first album, when they made it, like obviously Andy was dating someone that was not Juliet and dedicated that Mortician Daughter song to his past girlfriend at the time. And so with this remastered, I was curious, like, oh, is he going to sing it? Is he actually going to like, because like, I don't know. I was just very curious because of that whole situation. So when I heard it was just instrumental by Jinx doing the violin, I was just like, whoa. I thought the original Mortician Daughter was beautiful, but when I just heard Jinx on that violin playing it, I was just like,
I feel like I can't lie, because we don't hear Andy's vocals in it, I feel like it just leaves that much more mystery behind the song as well.
I love what they decided to do with it as just instrumental with Jinx playing on the violin. Like, I think Andy even said to on an interview or something, like he literally went up to Jinx like, hey, this song does exist. Can you do something with this song? Just with the violin? And Jinx like, I'm on it. So
I know Jinx is like, say no more.
pretty much, like, say no more. I got you. So thank you, Jinx, for producing that amazing, oh my god, instrumental song of the Mortician Daughters.
It was so unexpected, but honestly, I think it was probably like one of the most beautiful redone songs that they did for that album, personally. Bonus question.
Oh boy. Okay, here we go.
How has Black Veil Brides influenced you today?
Be who you are. I growing up was from a young age, I should say, was molded to be what society wanted to hear, wanted to see. I've always wanted to express myself if that was in coloring my hair, tattoos, makeup, clothing. As time went on, that's when I discovered Black Veil Brides and Knives and Pens came out, and just digging and listening to interviews. And he said, like, he was a misfit himself, like he wasn't understood by people, and how basically, he was like telling the world to off. This is who I am. I just oh my god, I'm so cheesy, but it was just like a leader was emerging that I could go behind and follow in a way. Not a cult, not a cult, but during the high school years, I started very slowly letting go of this mold I was supposedly to be in and everything, and dressing up with how I wanted to dress, even if it's baby steps of like owning a pair of black skinny jeans, or even with makeup, putting black eyeliner on. For me, those baby steps meant the whole world to me. It really did. And I'm at a point now in my life where all of those baby steps have lead up to where I am now, where I can dress how I want to dress. I could put funky colors in my hair. I could do dramatic or simple makeup and still be me. They definitely influenced me to be myself and to not give a shit what people think.
I think that's honestly great. I'm really glad that they were able to help you like transition into the person that you want to be today. So, what are your thoughts on the newest Black Veil Brides album, The Phantom Tomorrow?
I freaking love it. I mean, there's no denying that. I love The Phantom Tomorrow. Well, I remember when they deleted everything off their Instagram and were like giving us sneak peeks of, like, there was the crow, there was like a red line, which was the new part of the BVB logo, there was a mask for Blackbird. I was just like, what is going on? I was trying to like figure out, like, I mean, obviously I knew it's a new album, but I was like, okay, so it's a new era, but still I was trying to figure out. And then Scarlet Cross, when that music video came out, blew my mind. And then I heard from the grapevine through Twitter that it was not a concept album, and I was freaking out because, like, again, going back with the concept albums, I'm like, I'm so excited for a concept album because I love Wretch and Divine and everything. I love the new concept, the era. I mean, the colors, I'm not against the colors whatsoever, but the whole, again, it's the whole concept theme of like this whole universe they have created with the Phantom Tomorrow, with Nine and Blackbird, and just the whole story of that. And I know we're slowly reading more of the story due to the comic books, but again, it's that whole love of the whole like concept, like this new world they have created, and I'm just like living for it.
Even though I know not only myself but all fans should know this answer, but I'm going to ask you anyway.
Okay.
What is your favorite song off the album? What could it be?
I have kind of made this announcement since the first listening of it so much that I actually got a tattoo of it, is Blackbird. That song, first time listening to it, bawling like a little baby. Again, I got feels again from I don't want to compare, but it's really hard to, but Wretch and Divine and Lost It All, like, don't get me wrong, I've listened to a lot of Black Veil Bride songs, to every single album, EP. They all give me different feels, but then when I heard Blackbird just come on, I was just like, it was like deja vu in a way. It was literally deja vu of the feelings I got as a high schooler listening to Lost It All for the first time. And here I was, like 26 years old or something, listening to Blackbird, and I'm like, I just like went back to high school me, and this, like, the feelings I got from listening to Lost All came back with Blackbird, and like the lyrics I got tattooed on me, it was like, hold on to hope, take back your soul. And just hearing Andy again breaking down the songs of it, and when he spoke about Blackbird, it's like, you're in control of your own life. Like, yeah, society, people are just going to try to tell you what to do, tell you how to act, like that molding type deal. I can go on and on about Blackbird, but it's just deja vu feelings from Lost It All.
I love that Blackbird is your favorite, and I love that Lost It All is your favorite song, because they're both two very emotional songs. And it's really weird, but it's like they speak to you in two different ways, like almost two different languages almost, and I think that that's what's most beautiful about both songs, to be honest. As you said, Lost It All is a song that is okay, it's okay to have your, to be sad and have your down times, whereas Blackbird is don't lose hope, take back your soul. It's about like being that person that you want to be without caring what society has to say.
I know you played Lost All, and I deeply appreciate it. I would love to hear Blackbird live, and I will literally cry and cry and cry, but I will just please.
She needs this, you guys. She needs this next tour. It would be beautiful to hear live, though.
I know.
It really would. What is your favorite memory with Black Veil Brides?
There's a lot, honestly. Weirdly enough, it would have to be the first leg at the Trinity of Terror tour. The reason why I say that is because I've been a fan of Black Veil Brides since high school, since the beginning of their start from Lights and Pen. For one, we already had Lonnie on the show, so that was really awesome to have him on this show. That was a time that I actually got an opportunity to film some TikTok videos with Jake and Cece, which was such a blast. I love it. Cece, love you, Cece. Again, Lonnie, thank you for performing, even though you broke your leg the show before. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Andy came to the side and gave me a wave and stuff and like noticed me. Like he saw me as like me and just like, hey, I know you. Thank you for coming. After the concert, I got the Jake's Vest experience and he was Lonnie again. Thank you. Holy cow. Thank you. I'm sorry about your leg at the time, but he was there too. And they're like, when I came over for when it was my turn, they're like, oh, hey.
High school, you wouldn't believe where the future you is at right now.
High school me would say, nope, I don't believe that, because high school me was in the grasp of other stuff. But in Trinity of Terror tour, it's like I actually got a little bit of time to like speak and say hi to them, even though Andy was very short, but still Andy saw me, like he waved hi and then he waved goodbye.
I feel like the best part about making memories with them is you have all of these ones to hold on to, and then when more stuff keeps happening with them, whether that's touring or maybe opportunities for fans to be in music videos or more awesome meet and greets, like this just means more memories, more time to see them, and the more time that they're going to start being like, hey, Ruth, what's up? Yeah, it's just more to add. This next question, as you and I both know, is a very deep one, so please take as much time as you need. But how has Black Veil Brides impacted your life?
And I'm crying.
We haven't even started. I love it. I love it. You're so funny.
Okay.
It's a good thing, because that, it's a very emotional topic for you. And that shows that, Black Veil Brides really does mean something to you.
On my personal channel, I did upload a video of how Black Veil Bride saved my life. And in that video, I did go into details. So if you are interested, it's on my channel, my personal channel. Growing up, I've been through some trauma. I am a survivor of emotional abuse with my stepmom, sexual assault with my mom's ex-boyfriend. Unfortunately, these traumas happened to me when I was 5 years old, and it continued, I want to say, around high school years. I think it stopped around, well, the emotional abuse stopped middle school years. Unfortunately, the other thing continued on throughout high school years. And so going back to Wretched and Divine, listening to that first album and Lost It All, and I guess it started with even what set the world on fire, that this band, Black Veil Brides, it's not going anywhere. They're not going to break up, and they're going to be here and continue going strong and being here for all fans. They showed me that it's okay to cry. Which, as Rez said, right now I'm crying, but I won't go into detail with this, but I could not talk to anyone because I was scared and I didn't know who to talk to. And again, saying just from the molded part, I had this mask on, telling the world, I'm okay, I'm fine. And inside I was dead. They showed me I can trust them, which meant a lot for me. When I'm mentally drained from therapy session, I blast of Black Veil Brides on my way back home. And it's just that comfort and feel to me so much.
They're like, they extended that hand, and I mean, without question, you just grabbed it and like they didn't let go. I'm glad that you were able to find the strength, and I'm glad that Black Veil Brides was able to help you find that strength to continue to go through this life despite what has happened to you.
Know that you're not alone, and that you have every right to take your time. There is no deadline. There is never a deadline.
Well said. I 100% agree. For anyone that feels like they know they're not alone, but in the moment they just feel alone, maybe you don't have someone that you can talk to, or maybe you don't have that person that can comfort you. But I feel like in those times, put your headphones on and blare Black Veil Brides, because it will literally feel like their music is hugging you. In those moments, definitely find something that can help you, even if it's in just for the moment too. And I feel like when it comes to Black Veil Brides, their music just does so many wonders for people. And I feel like that is something that can just really help if you at all feel like you don't have someone. Hard part is over. You got this.
Oh God.
Now that the hard question is over, I do have a bonus question for you. So I feel like we may have touched this one a teensy weensy bit when we were talking about like we stitch and restitch, but my second question, bonus question for you, is what is your favorite cover art from one of the Black Veil Brides albums?
Ooh, really? You're gonna do it? You can't ask an artist this. You cannot ask an. Oh wow, that's a really good question.
I have to ask an artist this question. Are you kidding me?
That's fair. Okay, I literally have them on my table. Give me a minute here. Okay, for the record, they're all amazing. I'm just gonna say that. Yeah, it would have to be We Stitch, the remastered version of it. I love the cover of Veil too. It's so pretty. I know that Richard Villa, I think he goes by the third. I could be completely wrong. He did all the cover albums from We Stitch to Veil. I'm not sure who did the remastered one or the Phantom Tomorrow one. I like the We Stitch. I don't know. Just look at this amazing sculpt. I don't know. It's Andy. I'm gonna say it's Andy. The Andy skull. I mean, it's just very like it captures you. It's very grotesque. I love the like kind of decomposition of the jawline here. Like you can even see like the stitches like stretching in the jaw and the crooked teeth and everything. Like I love this cover album so much, and I try my best to replicate it as a Halloween look. Did I quite nailed it? Almost.
Was about to say, it's also got like a holographic feel to it as well.
I can see that. Yeah, I'm still debating if I want to get that tattooed or not.
It would make an epic tattoo. I'm just saying. Speaking of tattoos, Ruth, onto Black Veil Bride tattoos. We obviously know you have them, but I'm curious, if you were to get that as a tattoo, like where would you put it?
I'm starting to copy you, Nicole. I've kind of decided for this arm to be my BVB sleeve. As of right now, BVB themed tattoos. I have two. My first one that I got for my 21st birthday was Morning Star with the lyrics from "We All Fall Down Sometimes" from Lost It All. Then underneath it was my recent one for Blackbird. So okay. Here's the story with the Blackbird one. So I said it on my Instagram, but I love anime. There's this one company called Studio Ghibli, and one of my favorite movies is Howl's Moving Castle. Please look it up. That way you get the reference, because we can even insert a photo. But in the movie, the character Howl transforms into, in a way, a blackbird. And so there's a really particular photo and scene of him, like you can see his human face and you can see the blackbird figure. And I just felt, and actually it was Nicole who gave me this idea, because when I visited her, I was talking about it and talking about Blackbird. She just told me, you should get that tattooed, except change the features of How into Andy. And I looked at her, I'm like, that's a brilliant idea. And so I like told my tattoo artist that, and she's like, fuck it, yeah, let's do it. So it's very hard to see on camera, but Hal does have like a nose ring, and like we did put some shadows to create that fierce jawline Andy has and everything. Yeah, I have that. And then I have my Blackbird tattoo. I do have 2 other tattoos on my leg. I don't know if it's really BVB related. I mean, I have Andy's signature on my ankle, in a way it is. And I also have his logo from Never Take It Off underneath his autograph signature. So those are those 2.
Any others in the works right now that you're thinking of?
Not to copy you, but kind of. I want the CC autograph tattooed on me just because, yeah, I'm a stand for CC. Like, it's not noticeable. So I thought it would be kind of cool, maybe like on the, it might be weird for some people, but I think it's cool to have all the guys' just eyes tattooed on the arm here. We have Andy, CC, Lonnie, Jake, and Jinx all tattooed here with like their war paint around them. That way you could tell who's who. So
yes. So fun fact, I literally almost got that tattoo, like, the original t-shirt design where it was all of their eyes.
yeah,
I wanted that to go right down here, but I had already had like the BVB bat logo. So I thought, oh, we can put it down below. For some reason, the tattoo artist refused to do it. She said that there wouldn't be like enough room. And I even told her, I'm like, we can go all the way down. And she's like, it just wouldn't work. So I was like, bummer. So Black Veil Bride concerts, how many have you been to in total?
So this is going to be coming a surprise. We're counting Warped Tour, right?
I think so, because we counted Warped Tour for mine. So yeah.
Okay. So let me see here. In total, I've been to 7 concert, online concert. I guess it's 8 or 10, but yeah, 7 in-person concerts. Yeah, let's just say that. So, which, okay, I want to emphasize. People are like, "What? You only been to 7?" Okay, here's my defense. Growing up, very sheltered, conservative household. My mom would battle and argue with me with Black Veil Bride. So, like, anytime they stopped near me, the answer was no, could not go. So I didn't really start going into concerts until I moved to college. So
any specific concert of theirs that you went to that was your favorite out of all of them?
they're all have their own memories, honestly. I mean, we have the first one, that was the very first one. We have Black Mass Tour, waited 8 hours in line because I couldn't afford VIP, got horribly sick the next day. Was it worth it? Hell yeah, because I got barricade. And then pandemic happened, so there was an online concerts. Thank you again, BVB. The 2 Warped Tour tours. I went to one in New Mexico and one in Seattle. In between tour, Trinity of Terror tour, leg 1 and leg 2 with the Cincinnati, which was amazing. Oh yeah, Resurrection tour. Oh my God, never mind. I've been to 8. How did I forget about that? Never mind. Been to 8 tours. That was my first VIP. So actually, yeah, I would say Resurrection tour. Don't get me wrong. I love the Trinity of Terror tour. I love meeting all the fans there, meeting Chris Biersack, first of all, getting to get to know him and talk to him and actually be in person. Hello. But also Amy, such a sweetheart, I swear. Resurrection tour was my very first VIP experience because I actually had the money to afford it. Got barricade. And I would say that just because I think it was the universe telling me, like, it's okay, you can let go. Because I was battling so many emotions during that tour, even before the tour, because I was going through unfortunate events, the legal system of speaking out against my mom's ex-boyfriend. All that was a nightmare. And there were times I wanted to give up, straight up wanted to give up. I didn't, thankfully. But the day before I left to the concert, I got a message from my dad telling me he pleaded guilty. When I read that, bad timing, by the way, because I was in a staff meeting. I was just an emotional wreck. And then I realized, I'm going to see Black Veil Brides tomorrow, the next day. And so the next day came. So I drove to Seattle. So I got ready. I went to the venue again by myself, but I met my concert buddies there. So there's a plus there. Asking Alexandria was amazing. I think Crown the Empire was also there. I can't remember their opening act. Then BVB came out and I was just like pumped. The VIP experience completely froze, but it was amazing. Just finally like shake their hand and everything. They were playing songs. And I was just like, screaming and singing. And then the first note they played Lost It All. I heard the first note and bawled so hard. Like, I think I even scared the girl next to me. I'm sorry. I was crying so hard and just hearing Andy sing "We All Fall Down Sometimes." I was just like, I honestly truly believe it's the universe telling me, like, breathe and it's okay to cry.
Literally couldn't have played out more perfect then for you, I'd have to
Honestly.
say.
Honestly.
Out of all of the guys' war paint, which one is your favorite?
Is it bad if I just want to say Andy? I always enjoy
No.
Andy's war paint. It's just so fascinating. Like, I know he got inspired from Chris and Motley Crue, but it's just like he likes to change it up a little bit. I love the war paint when he has the line across his face a lot. There's this one particular war paint where he has the classic design on his eye, but one of the eyes like almost looks like a scar. And I freaking love it. Like, it's like I know it's just black, but it goes high. It's like Scar from the Lion King. Scar. Maybe that was inspiration. I don't know. But I just love how that looked a lot. But yeah, I love Andy's war paint.
I love that he always switches it up. Like, I think that's pretty cool. I wish if they ever bring it back, I'm thinking they all should like do something new just to mess with us.
Oof. I think one Black Veil Brides theme video I did on my personal channel, I don't even remember what it was, but I think I even said I would love to do Andy's makeup one day.
We all know that this question comes from the awesome Cassidy. What is your favorite Black Veil Brides era?
Wild Ones. I made up my mind,
Yes.
and it's the Wild Ones. I love that whole era. I wanted to live in that universe when I saw the short film. I'm still in the hunt for that mask that you have. I know it's broken, but I still want it. So if anyone can lead me to the direction of possibly getting a Wild One mask, much appreciated, because everywhere I look, no luck. And I'm just like, I'm at the point where I'm like, can I just DM or email Richard Villa? I'm like, hey, you don't know me, but I know you. Again, so powerful. They are standing up for what they are fighting for, their home from themselves and everything.
You know, I have been keeping an eye out for that Legion mask for you. I've searched eBay, I've searched Depop, I've just searched every page of Google. I came close. I thought there was one that said Legion mask for sale, and I thought, oh my God, no way, this would be like the perfect gift. Clicked on it and it was sold out. I was like, oh, figures, just a post that wasn't taken down.
I know. I've come so many a post of that. Like, oh, here's a mask, but it's sold already. I'm like, I don't want it sold. I want to purchase it.
How has your experience in the BVB Army been?
So kind of like you, Nicole, my experience with the BVB Army is so far been good. I honestly was not interactive with the BVB Army until 2020. I was terrified in high school to talk to them because I see their posts that they make. I saw your post that you've been making. I'm just like, they're so cool. Like, you guys went out with your outfits, your war paint, and at the time I just didn't have much. Like, I had one BBB shirt and stuff. I wanted to do the war paint so bad, but again, conservative household. And I just saw your guys' post. Like, I was admiring you guys far away, and I just thought, these people are so cool. I want to say hi, but I'm too scared. And again, it wasn't until around 2020 where I really dived in. Like, I think even before then, I started slowly talking to fans. It's been good. I mean, like I said before, there are mixed nuts. You know, sometimes I see posts by fans that rub me the wrong way. It happens, but I definitely have matured, because if I saw that, high school me would be blasting on them so hard. But I've definitely met so many fans who have become my close friends, like you, Cassidy, Isabella, for one, and then there's Ian, the goofy ball Ian, and just so many other fans, and just like, even from making the show with you, like having fans come on and tell their stories and everything. And I'm really happy how all fans have incredible experiences, nothing negative, and that the Army is there to support one another. When I started making these paintings and slowly posting them, like that first Andy one, and people liked it, I'm like, wow, people are actually liking this. It meant a lot, honestly.
Well, I'm really happy to hear that your experience in the BVB Army has been absolutely wonderful. I'm glad that People have been extremely friendly and welcoming. So now my bonus question.
You're even to a bonus question at the end, FYI, but okay.
I had to. So my last bonus question, we know that Black Veil Brides has been in like hundreds of magazines. And out of these hundreds of magazines, is there a particular one, like just a particular cover or magazine that has been your absolute favorite? One that you just have to have, whether you already have it or not?
Yeah, I have the cover, not the magazine. It's this iconic one from, is it Kerrang? Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know, but
I say Kerrang, yeah.
Yeah.
Love that one.
This one, I mean, come on. The first time I saw this drop out on social media, I'm like, I need to have it. But I was able enough to find this posting from international, I think it was from Europe, I could be wrong, but she made a posting of all these. She had all these clippings from all these Korean rock sound magazines, and then I saw this one was in that bundle, and I'm like, it's not the magazine, but it's the cover of the magazine. Give it to me. So it's this one. I mean, do I have to say more?
All the Kerrang magazines that they've been in, the best.
I know. I'm going to frame it. I just need to get a frame.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, frame it. I would too. Definitely do that. I do want to just say thank you for sharing your BVB story, not only with me, but obviously with everyone. And just thank you for trusting me to ask you these questions.
Couldn't ask for my very first interviewer, so I'm happy it was you. So, and of course, you're welcome.
Moving on to a little surprise that I have. Just like you did with me, Ruth, I may have been secretive as well.
Happy birthday, Ruth!
Hey, what's up, Ruth? I hope you have a very happy birthday. I really do miss you a lot. Like, this year has just been incredible, and I just hope your birthday is just as amazing as this whole year was, with everything that has happened. And just know that Nicole and I and everybody else love you very, very much, and we're so proud of you. I hope you have a great birthday.
Happy birthday, Ruth! I'm so happy to know you. I absolutely love you. And I just hope you have the best birthday in the entire world.
Hi, Ruth! It's Little Star. Happy birthday! Feliz cumpleaños. Pásalo lindo, Ruth. We are BVB Armies. We are fighting angels. We are the rebels. Yeah, here to here. Yeah. Happy birthday, Ruth! It's Olito.
Hey, Ruth. Happy birthday!
I just want to say happy birthday and hope you have an amazing Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for all you do for the BVB Army.
Hey Ruth, I wanted to wish you a happy birthday. I just wanted to say that I'm so happy that we got talking over nail polish and BVB. I think that's pretty amazing. And also, as you can see, I attempted an interesting makeup look. I didn't know where it was going, but this is the end result. Anyways, I hope you have a great day, and I appreciate you a lot.
Hey Ruth, it's your girl Kendra. A little birdie told me that today was your birthday, so happy birthday. Sorry, I am wiping my eyes. I am very tired. I just got back from a shift a couple minutes ago, so I'm filming this as soon as I get home. But yeah, I just want to wish you a very happy birthday, a happy Thanksgiving, and can't wait to see what happens in the future. So I love you. Happy birthday. Peace.
Happy birthday, Ruth, my fellow epilepsy warrior. Jinx from Black Veil Brides here. Hey, Ruth, I hope you're having an awesome day today. I hope you're doing well. Just about to go on stage here in Albany. I'm actually just about to warm up. And it's just starting to snow. It's very cold on this leg of the tour. And just looking forward to playing here in a few minutes. But I hope you're having a great day and her birthday. I just want to thank you so much thank you for the support, and thank you for the card in Cincinnati on Lake 2. I hope you had a really good time, and yeah, hopefully we will see you again on the road soon. Take care of yourself, Ruth, and have an awesome birthday.
There were quite a few people that absolutely wanted to be a part of this video and for you. Some people they got so busy or wrapped up with time that they just completely missed the opportunity. But just know that there were a lot more fans that wanted to do this and be a part of this video for you, but they did say that they are going to send their regards. They will be wishing you a happy birthday on your birthday, just so you know.
Thank you.
Ruth, happy birthday. I really hope that, I really hope you just feel loved, not just on your birthday, but every single day out of the year, because people love you. Blackville Brides loves you.
I wasn't expecting a lot of fans that you got, so thank you so much.
That was the surprise.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I was gonna say, it's really just like as you said, it is hard trying to write these fans, because I'm literally telling all of them this is a secret. Like, do not send her the video, send it to me. Do not make a post about it. There were some people that were like, oh yeah, I'm gonna send it to her, and I'm like, no, you send it to me. I'm like, if you send it to her, then you're gonna ruin the surprise.
Yeah, welcome to my world. That's where I was with you. So
but Ruth, is there anything that you would like to say to the BVB Army or to Blackville Brides?
I felt like I've said so much already, but to the BVB Army, just thank you for you guys just being you in this fandom. Thank you for welcoming all fans to this fandom and just making it a supportive place and a comforting safe haven for all fans. Like it means a lot. I've been in different fandoms and I have not experienced a warm welcome fandom like the BVB Army, so I can't thank everyone in the Army for creating such a safe haven. And I mean, I felt like for Blackville Brides, I've said so much, but I guess I can repeat myself what I said on my personal channel, but just thank you, BVB. When I think you're done, I guess in a way, impacting and changing my life, I am greatly mistaken, because you always do something that impacts, influence, and changed my life, and I seriously cannot thank you enough. I can't. I really can't, and I'm really looking forward to your next tour that I could go to, honestly, just because I'm home when I'm at your guys' concerts. So thank you.
I truly hope you have the most incredible birthday ever. You deserve it. Honestly, you deserve every day to be an excellent day, but I hope that your birthday is like 10 times more special. And just thank you for being a part of the BVB Army in general. I mean, I feel like you really help to lift a lot of spirits, and you do shine a bright light in the BVB Army. And I feel like a lot of us, as weird as it may sound, I do feel like a lot of the BVB Army, as much as they need Blackville Brides, they need each other as well. Just don't at all think that you're not wanted in the BVB Army, because you are 100% wanted. Seriously, happy birthday, which also reminds me, fan shout out, it obviously goes to you, Ruth. It does. It is your day. It's your time to shine. Fan shout out goes to you.
Thank you. That means a lot. It's been one hell of a week of being sick and anxiety right now, so this was really nice to hear.
Also, all fans, if you don't already know, her birthday is literally the next day. It is
Tomorrow.
On Thanksgiving. Spam the out of her, blow up her phone, annoy her with birthday messages. You can even message her like 50 times just saying happy birthday over and over again. Do everything you can.
I'm actually very curious who's going to be my best friend since kindergarten, because my best friend since kindergarten is usually the first person that wished me a happy birthday, literally on my birthday. He knows because of this different times when it's midnight my time, so he usually sends a text saying first again happy birthday. So he doesn't know this. Sorry,
Aww.
Lucio. I don't mean to challenge anyone, but I love you, Lucio. But yeah.
Well, you guys, wish her happy birthday at midnight your time. Like what are you, Pacific Standard? She's Pacific Standard Time.
Pacific Standard Time, yeah.
Pacific Standard Time. So wherever you guys live, just check your phone. If you always stay up late.
Yeah.
Try to beat her friend since kindergarten. I don't think you're gonna win, but you could try. BVB Army, once again, spam the living out of Ruth on her birthday. She deserves it. She deserves to feel like an absolute queen on her birthday. And for anyone who doesn't know, we are officially on all streaming platforms, so you can literally check us out anywhere. All social media links are going to be in the description below, and Ruth's video, her own BVB story that she did on her personal channel, the link for that video and just for her channel in general, in case if you guys would like to go ahead and subscribe, that's going to be down in the description below as well.
Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, BVB Army.
Yes.
I love you. And if you have a birthday on Thanksgiving too, like me, gobble, gobble, gobble.
Stuff your face, eat way too much food, make yourself bloated, put on your stretchy pants. And with that, just thank you guys for tuning in to today's episode. And thank you, Ruth, so much for sharing your BVB story. I just know every fan is going to absolutely love it. Until next time, you guys, have a happy holidays.
Gobble, gobble.